Thank you everyone for sharing such wonderful stories and talks. It was truly inspiring. This piece started germinating around 2013 when our college took us to Turkey. And for a lot of us, it was the first time we were going to a place like Turkey, where there's a lot of similarities and familiarity, especially regarding women and what they wear and what they do. So there was a lot of political unrest and political turmoil that was going on around that time when we arrived. And we happened to be in that place when all of this was happening, so this piece was inspired by that. When we come into this world, we each choose our weapons, tightly wound around our hearts, our arsenals to cope, cross-stitched into our spines, pathways and streets where we're not afraid of walking alone. So we decorate them with art, music, theater, poetry, fashion, conversations steeped in chai, heartfelt connections hiding behind choke city skies that help us tightrope walk across this life. Wherever we go, we breed maps of familiarity, sounds and smells, because different is such a wounded concept. It's bloody and messy and scary, so we rather live in blissful complacency. It's always about the journey and not the destination, is what a lot of people say, but when you're traveling with brown skin and anxiety, you'd rather sleep through that journey. Visa lines, immigration lines, security check, please raise your hand at a 90-degree angle and do a little spin. Inspection for protection, boarding gate, delayed, groggy, seating according to zone lines. When will this plane finally take off? Where can I sit? I wonder who I'm gonna sit with. I hope it's no one. I hope it isn't delayed. I hope I don't miss my connection. I hope I don't fall sick. I hope I don't drown. I kind of barely know how to swim. So much rides on 40,000 feet of hope. But somewhere between two half-watched rom-com movies and a half-eaten meal, after all the stamping, the baggage claim conveyor belt spotting, at that delicate moment, when the clouds had swallowed the noonday sun, I stepped out, finally a terrestrial in Istanbul, my level shoulders carrying a satchel of undone buckles to let every sip of raw experience stumble inside. I took a deep breath of air that was thick with resentment. There was orchestrated ruckus lining the airport road, bordering the airport, and I could only see red. These red-lipped, red bandana, red t-shirt, red-flagged women deflating their lungs with high-pitched whistles. A forgotten kettle blowing off steam. The women pushed at their car horns, the blaring sound a welcome song. Yes, we are also made of thick skin, blood, and politics. Touch us, we're real. I couldn't help but marvel at the chaos that reminded me so much of home, so much of Karachi, except for the fact that everybody was in an organized line. I wore my curiosity as a smile and exchanged it with a beautiful cherry-clad woman who was gracefully hanging out of her car window as she winked and continued to press at her car horn while also blowing at her whistle, because women are great multitaskers. Behind her, a long line of women in cars followed her lead and continued to play their part in this protest orchestra. Our driver explained that their country is on fire, and we nodded in empathy and hummed, "Jab zulmo sitam ke kohe garan, ruई की तरह उड़ जाएंगे, हम महकूमों के पांव तले ये धरती धड़ धड़ धड़केगी." May 3rd, 2013. No red lipstick and no red nail polish. These are the new rules for flight attendants on Turkey's national airline carrier, Turkish Airlines. They were told their plump crimson lips, glossily complemented with nails that happened to match the airline's tails, is just too much to handle. It stops too many people in their footsteps and it impairs visual integrity. So, getting ready for work means throwing out that perfect shade of watermelon chili lipstick. No more sweet ketchup fingertips showing you the emergency exits. No more lipstick-stained glasses of a self-made woman. No, stay tight-lipped. There you go. Demure is the cure for a lumbi zaban. Because red is spicy, red is dangerous, red is a warning, red means you are ready for trouble. It was the middle of summer, and my blood was warm. My eyelids were heavy with exhaustion, and my body clock still ticking to the sound of home. Yet I ventured out into the city by the sea, my skin tingly with the sea breeze. I could hear echoes of home in their ocean song. There's always something so magical about sifting out familiarity in a foreign land, a reminder of home tucked in another corner of the world. How we as humans scatter ourselves like seeds, flourishing foreign fields, feeling free, but sometimes fueling fear wrapped in stereotype. I often find myself coming back to this, ruminating about petty politics and people, and the beauty of holding on to each other and weaving justice out of support. How these women gracefully conducted this revolt, and through lipstick-stained whistles they chanted, "We are the ones who fly high and soar, and we will always look fabulous while doing it." May 10th, 2013, Turkey reverses its ban on flight attendants amidst national and international protests. Thank you.